You ready, dude?
Welcome back, buddy.
Yeah, thank you. Let's see if we remember how this goes. Dude!
Come on, man.
We're back. We are back. Actually, I'm back.
I showed up here last week.
And I was nowhere to be found. It was absolutely nowhere to be found.
I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say.
Okay, so this is Doug's apology tour right now. Okay,
Listen.
This is the apology tour. So
I was here, just for the record. I was standing right here.
The problem is I had the camera.
In front of an empty board.
I had the camera.
This better be good.
Okay,
this better be good.
Here's what it is. I got to apologize about week 2. I have to apologize about it. Last week, my wife and I went on a cruise to Alaska. And so I've got some things to actually prove it. Here is the cruise ship right here. So we were out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean and going up the Alaska coast, which I tell you what, highly recommend it to everybody. I mean, we were on the Holland America line. It was absolutely spectacular. It's just something I really recommend. So it was my 49th state to Alaska. Wow. So, I mean, I set foot in Alaska, which is a cool
Bit of a traveler, you are.
A bit of a traveler. Glaciers. Now, here's the problem. In places like this, Wi-Fi is very, very...
We had every intention. We had every intention on getting a show out. Every intention.
My goodness.
We had a plan.
We did.
We pulled it off when we were sick last year.
That's right.
January.
That's right.
We pulled off a show.
Well, what we were going to do, we were going to do a StreamYard show. Mm-hmm. And then now there's Wi-Fi on the boat. But the problem was the signal was so weak. Like, I was just trying to send text to Carl, and it wasn't going through. And so finally it's like, oh, crap.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to pick up the pieces. And this is the deal. This is a serious handicapping show. Okay?
We're still serious.
And we are going to deliver to make up for last week. Nothing but winners.
This is going to be it.
We're going to nothing but winners.
This is the winner.
This week we're going to make that up. And if you want to see more Doug, look, he does that trip. Live a Memory. I recommend it. Go see Doug.
Thank you, my
friend.
friend.
Live a Memory podcast. If you want more of Doug, that's where you want to see.
I appreciate that.
So,
I appreciate that. So let's start this again. You got Doug, you got Carl, you got Fire and Brimm Sports, and we are back for week 3, right? Yep. All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about what we've been missing.
Man, we missed. Yeah, we never even recapped week 1. We're straight into week 3, buddy.
So real quick, we did do some picks. We did share our picks.
Real quick, bring that over here. I just bring that up.
Bring this up. Oh, that's right here.
Because I got a wardrobe change.
You know what? I completely forgot about that.
And I just want to explain it right up front.
Dude.
That it's done.
Is it over?
I can't root for him in LA. I can't do it. I tried. And I just can't.
It is.
And it's over. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. I don't know how something's got to change because I will go back to the Lions. But but right now, just I don't know how they wear this color every week. This is awful. This is an awful color. To wear.
It is.
This is
actually
gross.
The blue looks better on you. There's no
this
doubt
is
about
bad.
it. The blue
this
looks
is
better
a bad color.
I mean, but you do look like you could be sitting in the dog pound. I can see you in the dog pound. And you know what? And so I was on a show last night. It's called Wander to the Edge. And it was a really, really fun show. Really, really fun show. And so we were talking about football. And we were talking about people that if your team is doing bad, can you root for an alternate team?
No.
And so, here's what I said. I said, because I've always, as a Raider fan, I've always liked the Saints as like an alternate team over the years.
God, they're terrible.
But I didn't say all the time. I said if the Raiders are doing good. Okay, so as a Lions fan, you can go to the AFC. At least these
I lived in Cincinnati for 10 years, so I'm a Bengals, which makes this double whammy. We can have this not even say that. This is bad. Okay, this is terrible, but whatever.
Dude, so
I root for the Bengals.
You root for the Bengals,
yep.
Okay. I mean, we all.
I lived there during the Carson Palmer days. Like it was a good run.
Actually, those were good days. Those were good days. Those were good days. So we did make some picks in absentia, and they weren't good at all.
Yeah, you missed nothing. We
missed
saved you. We are. I do think that we you did hit the Kool-Aid pick.
I do think pick.
Because we're gonna take everybody's picks from week one and everybody
we'll
that stays involved
together.
with the show.
Yep.
We run an accumulation, so we're gonna pull ours off of our season totals.
Yeah.
But that's what we would have done last week.
The Kool-Aid pick, I did pick the Packers over the Lions. I mean,
great pick.
You had told me before. You said you got to make it winners, man. You got to go with the winners.
The Kool-Aid pick's got to be a winner.
Got to be a winner.
Yeah.
That's right. So that was too easy. It was too easy to pick the Packers over the Lions.
Yeah.
So
the Lions are really bad.
The Lions.
They're really bad.
I don't know. What do you do about it? I mean,
really
it's just. What do you do as a fan? What do you do as a season ticket holder?
Well, you've been doing it since 1957.
Yeah, actually, you've been doing it forever.
So yeah,
right?
it's not new. It's not new. You just hoped, with it's just like the beginning of a season. You just hope for something different.
Yeah.
We had a regime change. We had a big quarterback change. You just kind of hope to see some things different, and it's just not there yet. I'm not giving up on us on this regime or anything.
I don't know. I give up and go for draft picks, man. At this point, it's only week 2.
We're not going to win that.
It's already week 2, and
I didn't want to believe that we were that bad. I really didn't. I didn't want to believe. I mean, when the scouting reports come out and say that, the preseason games, the Lions were so bad that teams legitimately couldn't even use the film.
Yeah.
Like it was unusable. They were so bad. I didn't want to believe that, and it's actually playing out that way, that they're that bad.
So here's what it's like. We're talking about week 2. We're just pitching it.
Yeah.
Real quick story. I go to a home opener of a Tigers game. This is back in like the 90s, and they were horrible. The Tigers were absolutely pathetic. I mean, they were losing 100-plus games a year, right?
That happened.
But a home opener is a home opener. Your excitement, everybody's in first place, and so they're playing the Red Sox, and so, the Tigers are pitching first, top of the first inning, very first pitch, the Red Sox player hits it out of the park. Absolutely hits it out of the park.
Good start to that year.
And I turned to my brother and I go, it's over.
Yeah. Pack it in, let's go home. And 162, here we come.
That's it. First pitch, it's over. Okay, so I don't know. We don't want to talk about top 5 teams. I see people talk about top 5 teams. I don't know how in the heck.
There's no way, because at week 1, you're thinking how good the Saints are. Even though Jameis Winston is exactly who we thought he was. He's not different. He's not going to be any different.
He had 3 picks last week? 2 or 3 picks, something like that last week. He was back to. Well, you're right. I mean, you look at him week 1, and I said, "Wow, this is good. This is really, he's going to be great."
Right.
And then last week, guess what? He plays like Jameis Winston, right? The Bills lose in week 1,
and then they come out and just
throttle the Dolphins. Absolutely throttle.
Coming off a win in New England.
Yep.
Exactly. Tennessee. I did like them. That was one of my going out. I mean, coming back and getting a win.
They get throttled.
But they had to come back to beat Seattle. They were done. They were 0-2.
I mean, and they just they destroyed Seattle. I mean, so you're right. I mean, it's hard to say.
Yeah. We've got some injuries right now, with.
Oh my gosh. Across the board, we get injuries all over the place. So I don't know if we spend the time saying top 5 because it's going to change. It's too early.
So this is a parity league. They always say that's a parity league.
Yeah.
And right now, I mean, outside of course, Kansas City, Tampa Bay, Cleveland.
Is there one team that just seems to be good?
Right.
Is there one team that really just...
There's teams that are supposed to be good, but we don't know if they're good yet or not.
I'm going to say Tampa Bay, but I'm going to see Tampa Bay this week because they play the Rams.
Yeah.
They go out, and that's going to be a good game. I want to see that game to see how that looks. So I'm excited about that. Okay, my Raiders... just gotta say,
what a win against! That was such a big win.
Let's be honest. I've been on Gruden's case. I've been on Derek Carr's case. For a long time. You get 2 quality wins there. You got against the Ravens and you got against the Steelers.
One on the road.
Those are quality wins. And honestly, the defense is better. Well, the defense was so putrid last year. Anything above putrid is better, right? And then Derek Carr. I have not seen this since their playoff year of like 2015 or 16. I forget what it was. He actually is playing like a leading quarterback. He's got the eye, know.
Yep.
But so I'm going to get off the Gruden bandwagon right now, but I am going to lay it.
Done.
I am. Oh, Zimmer has got to go. 0-2. once again, they do the least with the most. I mean, you still have Dalvin Cook.
Yeah.
You still have Kirk
You're not going to
Cousins.
be done until Zim's gone.
No, I'm not going to be done. And then what am I going to do?
Yeah.
But
I heard you were walking around the cruise ship going,
he's going to go. He's going to go. No, actually, I was wearing a Raider face mask. Now, on the cruise ship, you had to be fully vaccinated. You had to have a COVID test before you got on the boat. And it was face mask all the time. So I was wearing a Raiders face mask, and I was getting so much crap, good and bad. Absolutely good and bad. So I tell you what, you want to go to the brown bags?
Let's talk about the brown bags, because
First
those
time
are worthy.
this
So this
season.
is 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, who's our brown bag?
So we're not going to just say last week. We're going to just say up to this point.
Up to this point, who's the brown bag?
Who's the brown bag? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll go first. I'm going to pick. What the heck? I was already banging on Zimmer.
Right.
So I am going to continue that.
Wear those this week, guys.
That's exactly it. I mean, he deserves it. That team deserves it. It just. Okay.
Hey.
What about you?
Is there any other? I mean, they are exactly. I mean, it's unwatchable. At least with Stafford, like we always had a chance. The team just top to bottom. We're so weak in talent. It's almost not fair.
Could they go 0-17 this year?
You know, I don't want to think about that. We play in a pretty. We do play the Vikings twice.
Did you play the Vikings?
We do play
twice?
so.
You got the Bears with Justin Fields. Maybe you can catch them as a rookie.
We could get 3 wins. Hopefully, we continue to improve. Is what I
Right.
want to see. Is just improvement. But right now, it's just every bit as bad as you thought.
Oh,
so
did you hear what Urban Meyer told the coach? I forget who it was that they went against last week. I should remember that because it was the Patriots, wasn't it? Yeah, the Patriots. And
no.
Wait a minute.
The Patriots.
Who they have? Who was it last week? The Broncos.
Yes.
Yeah, it was the Broncos. Okay, whoever it was. He goes to the coach. He goes, every week it's like preparing for Alabama. It's like, Urban, man. The dude.
Right.
So we got 2 losses.
Yeah, it's a league of parity. Listen,
That's
he's
right.
It's a league of parity. Well, that helps.
Right.
That makes me think about my picks this week.
Okay.
Let's run them, man.
Let's go, man. You ready?
Yeah, we're delivering winners this week.
And we also have Brad Ward on Sports.
Our guest picker this week.
That's
Welcome,
right.
Brad.
Brad, thanks, man. Thanks
Welcome
for the
aboard.
picks. He is on the board with us. So let's get going. Okay.
Brad, these colors are ugly. I'm sorry. I can't.
All right.
I feel.
Tonight's game, Panthers take on the Texans. It's the Panthers by 8. You got Sam Darnold, who I think is they're 2-0.
Right.
They're looking good. They're
Listen.
playing. Oh, what's the kid's name? Davis Mills.
Davis Mills.
I mean, for the Panthers.
First start. Yep. For Houston.
This is. I'm just going to lay it out right now.
Right. What do
Panthers.
you want to know? This is a league of parity, and 8 points is a lot to give, right?
Yeah.
Carolina's got the number 1 scoring defense, only 10.5 points a game. They've got the number 1 total defense, 190 yards a game. Number 1 rush defense, number 1 pass defense, number 1 in sacks.
So
they got 10 sacks.
This means you're going.
They've got 21 quarterback hits. McCaffrey leads the league in yards from scrimmage.
Yeah.
Can a team cover 8 points on the road on Thursday night? Not usually, but my goodness gracious, if Carolina doesn't win this game by 3 touchdowns, I don't know what I believe in anymore.
Okay, so everything you said, Brad must have been listening.
Yeah, and Brad went home team on Thursday night getting points, I'll take it. And that's because it's a league of parity. But I'm probably not going to lose a game this week.
Everything. I should have
in.
made this. I should have made that the Kool-Aid pick.
I'm locked in this week, I'm telling you.
All right.
This is the week when you realize you don't know a darn thing. I would fade my picks this week. That's what I would do.
You know,
Fade me. Hashtag fade Carl this week because I'm feeling really good.
He is talking like a disgruntled Lions fan. Is what it is right now. He's taking it out on all of us. Okay.
Listen, I picked Tennessee to go to the Super Bowl.
Yes, you did.
And then they knocked me out of my survivor pool in week 1, losing to a very good, talented Arizona team. But come on, Wobbly Carson, gonna come down to Tennessee. This game right here.
No, this one is so easy.
Yeah,
this one's so easy.
Tennessee's gonna cover that.
And I can't figure Brad.
plus.
I'm not sure, dude. I mean,
Fade my picks. Brad knows.
Brad.
Fade my picks.
Somebody's going to win here.
That's
Somebody's
right.
going to win here.
I don't like chalk in the NFL either. Like I hate taking the favorites because
Okay.
I just fade my picks.
Here's Brad's Brownies.
Oh, wait.
We got the Bears. Starting Justin Fields. Okay.
Listen, I don't need to say anything else.
You
said
going
it.
to go Browns?
Listen,
That's right.
Justin Fields is
I completely
starting
agree
for
with
the
you.
Bears. There's nothing more to just talk
completely
about.
agree with you. Brad's going with you. In fact, I agree with that so much, folks.
There it is.
That's why
Kool-Aid
I'm
pick,
bringing it
and
out
that's
early.
the pick.
It is
Undefeated.
it. That
Lock
is
it
right
in.
there. Look at
Book
that.
it.
This is it. We're
Drink
going
the
Browns.
Kool-Aid.
Absolutely.
All right.
It's because of Justin Fields just being a rookie.
Come on.
I mean, you just,
Yeah. Like,
it is what it is.
yeah. Trevor Lawrence as a rookie, terrible. Or
Yes,
you can't.
but
You're not.
it's-
Well, yeah, Trevor, you're just not going to win any football games. They're going to lose.
That's exactly right.
And the Browns, not to mention, they're good. This is a couple touchdown victory here. That's
All right, here's one that surprised me. Washington, the Bills, 7.5 points.
Man,
That's a lot.
Listen, that is a lot of.
That's
points.
a lot of points.
That's a lot of
It is.
points.
It is in Buffalo.
Yeah. it is a
And
Buffalo.
Josh Allen is starting. Actually, Josh Allen hasn't been doing this well, but the team is starting to pick it up. So he's got a lot of top
35
side
to
ahead.
nothing.
That was
35
a
to nothing.
whooping. So
Okay, Buffalo
you
was
go
supposed
first
to
on
be.
that one.
I'm tired of picking against Buffalo. That's what I'm tired of doing. 2 weeks in a row I picked against them. I'm tired of doing it. Washington hasn't won in Buffalo since 1987. Not that they means
Hasn't
any
been that
gosh
long,
darn
really?
thing.
Oh
but
my
they're
gosh.
also starting Heineke loser.
Oh, yeah, that's
I mean,
okay.
come on,
So-
Buffalo's blowing that thing out too. Another
Okay,
one.
I'm
That's gonna be
with
all
you.
blowouts this week.
Brad is going Buffalo and
Pick a
guess what?
show
I'm
and
gonna go
watch,
Buffalo too.
binge it on Netflix because they're gonna be all blowouts. So be over by
You're
halftime.
right. It's because of
Man.
Taylor Heineke.
Come on.
Okay,
I'm just listen. They've let me down.
so many times.
That's
So
just
many
I'm
times.
done.
Okay, Arizona is very impressive.
Scored a
Very
lot of
impressive
points.
start.
Scored a lot of points.
A lot of points.
lot of points.
Kyler Murray had 400 yards passing last week.
Listen, they're locked in.
Okay,
Jacksonville, you want to
7.5.
prepare for Alabama? You
That's right.
prepare for Alabama, okay? Because
That's
this is going to be
it.
another runaway. I just don't understand. I
And
don't like this at all. Picking all the chalk, but I just don't see how any of these teams are in the
gonna
game.
do that. They're
Are
gonna
they
do
even
it.
in the
No,
game?
no, no.
They're not even in the game.
this is an interesting one.
It is.
Big Ben.
Yep.
Big Ben. If he's a clock, he's going to stop.
Yeah, you
he's
think
going to
so?
stop ticking. I mean, there's.
This is in Pittsburgh. Do you know how often Cincinnati goes into Pittsburgh and
You know
wins?
what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the points. I am going to take the points.
You're going to take. You're telling me you think Bengals are going to win that game. You're not.
I'm
picking them
basically,
to win
I think the Bengals are going to win
You
that
think
game.
the Bengals are
I
going to
think
go
the Bengals
into
are gonna win that
Pittsburgh
game. Okay, I
and win
said
the
it.
game?
I think the Bengals are going to win the game. I said it.
So do I.
So, yeah.
Because listen, Pittsburgh
Hey,
can't.
guess what?
Pittsburgh can't run
so
the ball.
does Brad.
Pittsburgh can't run
No,
the
they
ball.
don't. They don't.
They're going to have to throw the ball the whole game, and Ben he's not going to put up the
He
numbers.
doesn't
He's
look
not putting
right.
up Kyler Murray numbers right now. He's going to throw a couple picks. The Bengals defense is better this year. They're looking good. Burrow's going to bounce back from he's a winner. He's going to bounce
Yes.
back from that game last week. They're going to be all right. They're going to go up to
Absolutely.
Pittsburgh. They're going to get a win. Get the ball rolling. Get the ball rolling.
Ben's a statue.
I love
he
it.
needs a line. You know, he can't throw the ball any quicker than he does. He already has one of the fastest releases in football.
I'm not going all chalk there. I took a dog.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
I took a dog.
All right.
Oh my gosh. How many
Ravens.
points can Baltimore score? They will score a touchdown on every single possession.
All right.
Except they'll run out of time before the half.
So-
That's the only possession they don't score a touchdown on.
So let me ask this question. Wow, we are simpatico here, aren't we? Okay, let me ask this question. Last week against the Chiefs, Lamar Jackson had 100 yards rushing on top of like 250 yards passing. You can't keep that up every game. I mean, you can't go a 17
This isn't every game. They're playing the Lions.
Here,
Let's
but-
talk about that next week when they're playing somebody. This is ridiculous. They're playing a high school team. We don't even have the personnel to put an NFL team on the field right now.
You're right about
Giants
that.
and the Falcons.
Giants and Falcons.
You know what I love about this game? It's two crap teams. Two bad teams.
I
And
mean,
we've had-
which means it's a good game.
Drew, you know what? I hate when we bring stuff up and we don't know the answers.
Yeah.
Who was the quarterback the Giants faced in week 1?
Who are they playing week?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
See,
Yeah,
you
really.
hate me when I do that.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to tell you what. They've had two. Oh, Denver. They played Denver.
Teddy. Yeah.
They've played.
Oh, that's right, they did.
Yep.
That's right.
Two quarterbacks that have torn them apart
Yeah.
in both weeks, and Atlanta's gonna go in
And
there
do you
and win
see
that game.
Kyle Pitts? He's having a nice, as a young tight end.
Matt Ryan's gonna have a big game this weekend.
You think so?
Kyle
You know
Pitts gonna have
what?
a big game. Atlanta's gonna win. It's two crap teams. Doesn't matter.
You know what? I'm gonna take a flyer on
What's
it. I'm gonna
Brad
go
think?
with you. You sold me on it. Brad's
here's the
going,
thing.
Brad's probably going logical with the Giants.
Here's the thing: we're picking every single game.
Yeah.
It's not like we would. We're picking every single game, and the odds say take Atlanta because the Giants aren't good. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Okay, which Jameis Winston shows up?
Which Jameis Winston? Which Bill Belichick? Bill Belichick is going basically against a stinky quarterback, okay?
Yeah, that's right.
Anytime Bill Belichick goes up against a rookie quarterback or a bad quarterback, you're done. You're toast. You've got no chance.
So you're saying it's, you know what, and I got to go with you 100.
You got no chance.
100,000%. Absolutely. I mean,
you are not going up there and doing anything. You're not doing anything.
I mean, you're going against a Belichick defense. Brad's the same way. He's going to Patriots too.
No chance.
Completely logical. This is a nice looking game. This is a nice looking game.
Do you know how often Kansas City covers the spread? Never. They don't cover the spread, man. And LA Chargers can score, and they're gonna bounce back from that low scoring game with Dallas last week. They're gonna be in this game. Chase probably win by a field goal of 33-30.
Sometimes you're a leader and sometimes you're a follower. I'm going to follow your lead.
Sometimes I'm right all the time. Like, if I knew a guy was right, like, go down this path and you're right, or I'm going to go down the right path.
Brad disagrees with you, though, bud.
Yeah, but
he does. He's smart.
Well, he does. He knows a thing or two. I did took another dog. Good.
Yeah, you
Too
do.
much
Okay,
chalk.
now, here's my game. The Dolphins take on the Raiders. Jacoby Brissett, Tua is out. You know what? That's not a drop-off. That's not a drop-off. Jacoby Brissett's is still a good
Do you know where Jacoby Brissett went to school, right?
Where?
Oh, you don't know?
No.
I do know.
Who?
He's a Gator. University of Florida. He's a Gator. He's a Gator. That's my team.
Yeah,
He's a Gator.
We gotta talk about that.
But that being said,
Yeah.
listen, they're not. These guys are on a roll. They are on a roll. 4 points. What are you talking? I don't care. Miami just got blown out. That's not why I'm picking them. They could have won against Buffalo, and I'm still going. Oh, Vegas.
I'm going to pre-apologize to Raider Nation because I'm probably giving them the kiss of death.
It should have been your Kool-Aid.
Yeah, that's what it should have been. But yeah, I know. I thought about that.
Covering
I
4
actually
points.
thought
Are
about
you
that.
kidding me?
And Brad says the Raiders too.
See, and he knows. He's got a couple wrong, but. Everybody likes Kansas City this.
Downside, the Raiders are not rushing the ball at all. Their offensive line isn't allowing them to rush, but they are passing the ball.
They sure are.
And with Jacoby, and like I said, I don't think it's a big drop off. The Dolphins just don't look the same as they did last year. They had that magic. They had Fitz magic. But they just don't look the same.
Doug, this is not good.
It's scary. I mean, we're going to either be really good or we're going to get absolutely clobbered. Yeah, I mean, look at this.
Because here's the thing. This is what I mean. This is
we're the same every single game.
This is where you find out. We think we know what we're talking about. This is where this is where humility hits you in the NFL. This is a parity league. Something's wrong.
Have we ever, and all the time of this
Fade,
show,
Fire, and Brimm this week. I'm telling you. I feel like I'm gonna win every game.
And all of our show.
I've never seen anything like that.
Have we ever gone this far into the game?
If you take the Jets here, that's really going to be something. Oh. Because I'm going with the Broncos.
See, 10.5.
Because the Jets are terrible. That's why.
10.5.
He's going to go into Denver, a mile-high stadium, and score it all. Jets won't even score. They might get a field goal.
I'm with you. I got to go the Broncos. I got to go the Broncos. But Brad's going to the Jets.
He's taking the 10.5 points because he's trying to be cute.
That's
trying to be smart. He's like, look, I'm just trying to win more than I lose. I'm not trying to win every game. I'm trying to win more than I lose.
Unlike us.
I'm trying to win every game. And that's the right pick. So get a backdoor cover here and get the Jets.
They are, I tell you what, Teddy Bridgewater, that's a nice looking team. I mean, he is, I don't know if they go to Super Bowl, I mean, but they're a good team.
Yep, they do.
You know, this is going to be a fun game.
Here we go.
This is probably
now we're talking about some real games.
These couple here.
Yeah, some real games.
This might be a really game of the week. I'm looking forward to this one.
I know who their quarterback is, and I know when the competition stiffens up what's going to happen right here.
Yeah.
And look, Tom Brady, anytime he gets up for the big game, sometimes you play to the level of your competition.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a big game. This is for dominance. This could have home field advantage implications. Tom Brady's not losing this football game. Sorry.
Dude.
You can put a wrong one up there if you want. Look at that.
No,
I don't understand.
I'm sorry. This is getting a little bit frustrating because we're all. I mean,
I'm telling you, we're right. I'm winning every game this week.
Do we wake up on Sunday morning about noon and go, what were we thinking?
I'm going to do a $25 17 team money line parlay
and just win it all.
I'm just going to hit every single game.
Just win it all. Okay, let's see here. the Seahawks and the Vikings. Vikings need this game. They
sure
need this
do.
game. They're 0-2. If they
it's
lose
too bad
this
they're
one,
playing Russell Wilson
and
in
they're
Seattle.
playing Russell Wilson, who is going to be mad because they got clobbered last year. No, absolutely not.
They got a good coach, a good team.
So
they know how to bounce back.
I'm going with the Seahawks as well. And Brad, Brad, nice call on that one.
Do we have any games different?
No, not really. Dude, has there ever been? There's never been a week where we've been all the same.
Never.
In fact, no. I mean, there's no way. We should have lottery tickets or something like that.
I don't know if we're
this
going
is pretty
to.
Crazy, is what it is.
Are we going to finish that way here?
Let's find out.
Green Bay and San Francisco.
San Francisco. 49ers. When's the last time you remember the Packers being a dog?
Well, I mean, they are on the road. They are in San Francisco. Green Bay did play poorly at New Orleans.
Actually,
And you want to say they bounced back? They bounced back against a team you can't even use the film on to determine anything. San Francisco won't even watch that tape. They won't even watch it.
Because of the point, you said that they played bad against New Orleans. They really didn't look like they were that great against them. They're playing the Lions.
Yeah,
They're playing the Lions.
Use that film for anything.
You're right. You can't use that film.
Listen, I dogged San Francisco I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of losing picking against San Francisco.
Oh, jeez, you kidding me?
I'm tired of losing with San Francisco. You would think we planned this. I don't know. We're going to have to pick total points for a tiebreaker, Doug.
This is, and Brad, he's going the 49ers too. Dude, I've never seen this. We are, honestly, in all this time doing this, we have never seen this. This is perplexing as honestly we've ever seen. This is, okay, comes out of the last game. You got the Eagles and the Cowboys by 4.
Yeah. And Cowboys are pretty banged up still.
They're pretty banged up. Are they better than? I don't believe in the Eagles at all.
You don't? I believe Dallas is going to win that division.
I
believe Dallas is going to cover that 4. Did we do it?
We did it. I cannot believe that in my heart. And Brad picked them too. Look at that.
Listen, there's only 1, 2.
I'm honestly perplexed by this.
3, 4, 5. Okay, he's got five different. Brad's got 5.
Out of 16 games.
That's not even
5 different.
Is that even fun? Should we just scrap? Listen, we're gonna scrap the tape and start over.
This is just
so we have some different games here.
I'm confused.
I hate taking that much chalk. I hate it. I didn't like it. But I'm like, there's just no way. I try to find a reason that I'm going to lose this game so that I'll take a team. Why can Houston cover this game?
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah.
What does Houston have that they should be anywhere in this game? They don't. It's not going to happen. Colts have a ground game, but are they going to stay? They should be able to, but they're not. I don't know.
It's rare to have me where
when we come back on here for our week 4 show, which there will be a week 4 show.
Yes, there will be. We're going to be, the record is going to be phenomenal. It's either going to be good or bad. I mean, just as simple as that. I mean, for both of us, obviously.
Can we both go 17?
Dude, I have never seen that ever before.
That's because we took the favorites every single, because it's that easy. We're that locked in.
Yeah.
You're not dealing with a couple of stiffs here. And we'll take our picks to Vegas, is what we'll do.
Oh, man, that is awesome. So, you know what? We're going to get this out on YouTube.
Hold on, real quick.
Oh, wait. That's right. We got a couple things yet.
So, Survivor, I'm out. Who's your Survivor pick? Because I'm out. I took Tennessee week 1. I'm done. You're still alive.
I'm going to go with the Broncos.
Because who'd you take in week 2? You did take New England.
Here's what I did.
We're not going to count our picks, but I know you did take New England.
Here's what I did. As he's doing that, I went with the Panthers over the Jets. Last week I went with the Patriots over the Jets. And I'm going to take the Broncos over the Jets for the Survivor.
Fade the Jets on the Survivor pick. I love it. Here's your 3-team.
That's smart. Go with the 3-team parlay.
We're going New England, which that week 1, I had Dallas and I had Pittsburgh. And I lost Washington.
Yeah, you did.
And lost Fitzpatrick.
You did.
I hit the 3-team parlay. I had it.
All right.
Tampa.
Got it.
Seattle.
Love it. Okay.
New England, Tampa, Seattle. There's your 3-team, Carl's 3-team parlay.
There it is. Okay, so you got Survivor, 3-team parlay. We got our picks. You tell us who you like in week 3 action. We'll give Doug
a hard time if you want, or go see him and live a memory, and you'll really see what it's like to go on a trip.
We'll see Alaska. So we'll get this on YouTube, again, Twitter, Facebook, and all that. Again, we want to hear who you like in week 3. Let us know what you think about me being gone, about going to Alaska. And then about him wearing a Browns uniform, man.
This can't last. So I won't go back to the Stafford jersey, but this, I can't wear this color. It doesn't look
All right,
good.
brother. Have blast as always.
All right, man.
Hey, see you, everybody.
Good luck, everybody.
Bye.